Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have swatches to share with you for the November polish pickup. The theme of this month is game night. The sale will go live for pre-order November 5th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and the shop will close November 8th at 11:59 p.m. Everything in the polish pickup website is a pre-order. Some items will have a cap, and if I say that they have a cap, all that means is it is limited in the number of bottles that are available. So if an item is capped, be sure to go in and grab that one first, because once they sell out, they're no longer available, as everything in the polish pickup website is a limited edition. I will have all the information that you need in the description box down below. I have 8 polishes to share with you today, so why don't we go ahead and jump into it. First polish that we're going to have a look at is from by Dany Vianna, and it's called When I Dream. It's going to sell for $13, and there are 400 bottles available. It was inspired by the tabletop game When I Dream, and it is described as a light blue Crelly base with blue iridescent flakes and a mix of gray matte, silver, and gold hollow glitters in different sizes and shapes. It will come in an 11 milliliter bottle. This polish had a wonderful formula. I did start off with a color neutralizing base coat because this is such a delicate color. I didn't want the yellow staining on my nails to take away from how beautiful and dainty of a color this is. Now there are a lot of these little glitters in here that I'm going to show you. Well, I did just show you some placement, which is an option you can do if you want them specifically in certain spots on your nail. If you want some more, you can just go in, grab what you want with your brush. What I usually do is I'll just spread it out on like a napkin or a nail art mat and then pick out the ones that I want and then place it on my nail. But the payout for the glitter in here is actually pretty good. I didn't really feel the need to go digging for anything specifically, but if you did have a specific design in mind, you can also do that. The removal on this will be a little bit on the difficult side due to the fact that that's glitter, and it will dry with some texture. So my final swatch here is 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Up next is Cuticula's Queen of Hearts. This is going to sell for $13. Comes in a 15 milliliter bottle, and there's no cap. This was inspired by classic playing cards. Queen of Hearts is an ultra sparkly silver holographic flake base with red and gold metallic flakes and small matte black flakes to resemble playing cards. This polish had a wonderful formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly, and it stayed exactly where I put it. I had no application issues with this whatsoever. It went on nice and evenly. The different types of flakes really stand out against the base, and you can definitely see the playing card inspiration behind this one. It was really beautifully well done. The polish is opaque in 2 to 3 coats. I went in for 3 just because of my nails. They have the little bit of staining, so I wanted a little bit of the extra opacity just in case, so you guys could get the full effect of this beautiful polish. But I was pleasantly surprised with just how opaque it was in 2. This will not dry with any texture, and it's not going to be difficult for you to remove at all. And it is so pretty and so sparkly. I really like this one. I don't think I have anything like this. It's very unique. Next up, we have Pampered Polishes The Worst Takes It All. This is going to be $12.50. It comes in a 15 milliliter bottle, and there's no cap. This was inspired by Villainous. I hope I said that right. And it is described as a sultry, swampy green base with a green shimmer, holographic flakes, and black flecks. This polish had an absolutely wonderful formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. It stayed where I put it. I had no running, no pulling, and I had no staining. This polish is not going to dry with any texture. Everything in there just flakes, and it is not going to be difficult for you to remove. This polish is just an absolutely beautiful winter polish. It's very vampy with a little bit of like forest green. I'm not sure what happened there. I do apologize for my bad editing. But my final swatch of Pampered Polishes The Worst Takes It All is going to be 3 coats with a glossy top coat. Up next, we have Penelope Luz's Tyrande. It's going to sell for $13. It comes in a 10 milliliter bottle. There are 500 bottles available. It was inspired by Tyrande Whisperwind character from the World of Warcraft game. It is described as a neon pink base with green, purple, and pink shimmer. This polish had an absolutely wonderful formula. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. It was absolutely a dream to work with. I really, really loved this polish. The shimmer on it was just so pretty, and that pink color was absolutely beautiful. I didn't have any brush strokes once this polish was fully dry. It is so vibrant, and that shimmer really stands out. This polish will not give you any kind of difficulty to remove, and it will not dry with texture. So my final swatch is going to be showing you Tyrande from Penelope Luz with a glossy top coat. Up next is Polished for Days, As You Pass Go. This is going to sell for $12.50. It comes in a 15 milliliter bottle and there is no cap. It was inspired by the Monopoly board, and it is described as a mint green curly base with purple to pink to gold shifting chrome flakes. This polish had an absolutely wonderful formula. It went on very smoothly and very evenly. I had absolutely no application issues whatsoever. The flakes in there come out nice and spread across the nail. They also lay flat, so you're not going to have any texture. And this polish will not give you any kind of difficulty to remove. You'd probably be happy with it at 2 coats, but I did go in for a third just to get a little bit more of a maximum payout. I always love chrome flakes, and in this base, it was just so, so pretty. I absolutely loved the mixture here. This polish was absolutely one of my favorites this month. I wore it for several days. I didn't have any staining either. So my final swatch from Polished for Days, As You Pass Go, with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Rogue Lacquer's Cluedo. It's going to sell for $13. Comes in a 13 milliliter bottle, and there will be 500 bottles available. It was inspired by the game Clue in its original form out of the UK. It's described as an emerald green with green to gold shifting shimmer, soft scattered hollow, and hollow flakes. This polish had an absolutely dreamy formula. It went on very smoothly, very evenly. It stayed where I put it. I didn't have any brush strokes in here. This polish is not going to dry with any texture, and it will not give you any kind of difficulty to remove. It is just such a spectacular shade of green, and I absolutely love the shimmer, and it's shifty. It is just such a pretty polish. I also was able to enjoy this one for several days. I didn't experience any staining once I did remove it, and it will not give you any kind of difficulty to remove, or it will not dry with any texture. Next up is an effect topper, also by Rogue Lacquer, and this is called Rainbow Road. It's going to sell for $11, come in a 13 milliliter bottle, and there was no cap. It was inspired by Rainbow Road on Mario Kart, and it is described as a rainbow flake metallic topper with some hollow and black flakes tossed in. This polish, I'm showing it to you here in one coat over a neutralizing base coat, and I thought this one was absolutely beautiful. The one coat against a more natural nail look really is just so pretty. It's like a party on your nails. It's not going to be difficult for you to remove, and it will not dry with any texture. And last but definitely not least, we have Supermoon Lacquer's Foresaken. This is going to sell for $13.50. It comes in a 12 milliliter bottle, and there's no cap. This was inspired by the RPG game Werewolf the Forsaken from the Chronicles of Darkness series. It is described as a dark bronze base that's filled with orange to green and red to gold color shifting shimmer, gold, red, and white shimmer, copper and silver white sparks, light gold and rose pearl microflakes, holographic microflakes, iridescent gold flakes, orange to gold color changing flakes, iridescent red to green holographic copper and gold, and metallic copper microglitter. This polish had an absolutely wonderful formula. Supermoon Lacquer always nails it. It was almost opaque in one coat, but 2 coats rounds it out perfectly. This polish had a wonderful formula. It did not dry with any texture. It was not difficult to remove. It is just absolutely beautiful, and it is very fall in a bottle, very holiday appropriate. It's just very, very pretty. So my final swatch from Supermoon Lacquer was 2 coats and a glossy top coat. Alright guys, that wraps up the swatches that I have to share with you for the November Polish pickup with the theme of game night. Don't forget, this is a pre-order that goes live November 5th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and it will close November 8th at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time. Let me know what your favorite was. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.